Johnson, so no elevator music on in this giant supermarket in Baltimore City, so I can go live, but I'm actually headed out because check out the inspo. Oh yeah, and then shout outs to Mrs. Johnson, hey, the Asian woman with all the old adventures that she has with me. Love you. Got some flowers on video, but I was inspired by that behind me, the sunset. Oh, probably better to use the front-facing camera for that. So, here, I'll let people go by. Or, you know what, I'm actually gonna... It's Friday night here, and people are doing their grocery shopping, starting for the weekend, so this is the giant, it's like the, mainstream, non-discount, but not super fancy supermarket here in Baltimore, so every American city, for those watching, shout out to all our subscribers, viewers in the Philippines, and everyone internationally. So, I mean, I know it's like this in Europe and Asia too, but every American city has fancy smancy supermarkets, the organic places, or here it would be Whole Foods or Eddie's, and then you have the discount supermarkets. Of course, you have Costco. That's a league of its own, but Giant is the middle of the road. It's just the basic. They sell everything. It's convenient, but it's not the cheapest, but it's not too bad. But there's hacks for those kind of supermarkets I want to share, as I'm inspired for that sunset. Hacks that any YouTuber, especially travel YouTubers, can use. Because again, these stores are the English slang, American slang would be a dime a dozen. They're all over the place. And usually it's better to go to the Aldi, the Lidl, the Save-A-Lot, the discount supermarkets, but you get more variety in this kind of place. Okay, there's the sunset. So, just soak it in. Happy Fleeky Friday. Happy Slow It Down Saturday morning in Asia. And I believe Eastern Europe, it's already Saturday too. Parts of Africa already Saturday. But it's still Friday in other parts of that part of the world. So, all right, let's share some hacks, shall we? First of all, let's check out Mr. Johnson's haul. Shout outs, thank you on shoulder. Okay, so I was able to, so I like to go in, usually at evening is the best time. I like to get the food that, the convenient food, because I'm tired. I did my normal special ed group. I had an IEP meeting. I subbed a class for an hour because the teacher had a last minute appointment, which I understand. She needs to take care of her health. So thank you, 10 shoulders. I just want to do some YouTube live and enjoy sunset and do a quick air fry for chicken wings. And you notice the color of the sticker? This is probably at least 6 buffalo wings in here, probably 7 for less than $5. Why? Because it was going to go in the trash if I didn't buy it. So if you're traveling, whether you're car traveling, you use a hotel microwave, or whether you're camping and you can heat it up in tinfoil over a campfire, or you're just, you're travel blogging and you're going, you're crashing somewhere with an air fryer or microwave, there you go. Or you've had a long day at work. Hi, Cameron the Go. Hi, Kari, thank you. Yeah. So just trying to be practical with these lives, as we can't always travel. It's the school year is in full swing. I just got 2 new students over the past week. Busy with a lot of things. Mrs. Johnson, the Asian woman, the Asian woman with the old adventures, is at her night job. So she'll get some of these leftovers. Confluencia, is that Spanish? Oh yeah, the sky, just thank you, camera to go. Yeah, I'll show the sunset to all the people watching. So that was Memphis chip beef. So yeah, it's when it's this orange, it probably means that there's a fire somewhere in Canada and the smoke's blowing down. But it is beautiful. It's humid here. Okay, 67. 6'7", that's like a TikTok thing. I know all my 5th graders keep on saying 6'7". I have a 3rd grader online student who says like that too. And I finally learned today at a special educator meeting that is a TikTok trend. Okay, Anthony or Antoine. Yeah, so is it Antoine or Anthony? Yes, I am a special educator, and I I'm not a TikToker, but I hear all the TikTok trends from my 5th graders. And then I have 3rd graders online too for my 2nd job. I just had shout outs to my 5th graders about to take the final test for tutoring. She's been doing an amazing job. Yeah, I thought it was French. I'm trying to, like, that's a language I can't pronounce real well, but like I did Spanish growing up, and then my wife speaks Tagalog or Filipino, so that's very similar to Spanish pronunciation-wise, although the grammar's nothing alike. Yeah. Where am I from, Cameron the Goat? This is Baltimore, Maryland, so we're around 30 miles, 50 kilometers north of Washington, D.C., around 200 miles, 300 kilometers south of New York City on the East Coast. I mean, kind of Baltimore has there's some infamous things about Baltimore, but there's also some famous things, like the crab. I'm going to focus on the positive. Oh, yeah, and then oh, yeah, I was going to show my other part of my haul, guys. So, oh, those are the wings. I've already shown my wings. Okay. And then this is Memphis pit beef. It's actually really good. Like fried up in a pan, and I'm going to put it over some rice. We got a lot of leftover rice. As Mrs. Johnson would say, rice is life. Okay, I can't. Hey, Michael, I can acknowledge your comment, but I can help you by answering questions, but like, I can't do much more than that. Okay, in Idaho. Okay, so I know that's a beautiful. I've only been in Idaho once. I was 4 years old passing through to Seattle, but I remember seeing beautiful mountains out the car window. Here in Baltimore, we just have hills, but it's actually a beautiful forest down in that valley past where it says Tower Square. Yeah, the lay of the. I don't. Someone must have grabbed your phone, Kari, because I'm just seeing, or maybe you're pocket chatting. But it's okay. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for liking and subscribing. So, Baltimore is kind of like the similar geography to Washington, D.C., if you've ever been there. It's or southern Pennsylvania. It's like, right now, it's like probably in the 70s. Humid as hell, but nice temperature. Sorry. Well, this is marked as not for kids, so I guess HE double hockey stick is okay to say. If you're YouTubing, just make sure you always mark stuff not safe for kids. The kids are probably watching much worse stuff on TikTok right now. Yep, so there's the sunset. So we're going to go. Now, if you hear another voice in the background, that's going to be our car, Chris Flow 3, had been running for around a month. And that's really why I was inspired to go live, because Chris Flow 3 is taking its first, day trip. We're going to go on our first overnight, I have a long week in the middle of October, something Baltimore County public school teachers get for a conference in Ocean City, but we're not going to Ocean City. We're going to see the fall leaves and going to see my mom up in Syracuse, New York, because her birthday is on October 12th, like Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, whatever you prefer, but her birthday's October 12th, and we're going the 17th, but it's a friend's birthday tomorrow. Shout out to Jean on the Eastern Shore. Ate Jean. Though, thank you, Cameron. They go, yeah, and then Ate Jean, one of my wife's Filipino friends, has her birthday. She lives with her husband in a small town on the Eastern Shore of Maryland, chicken farming country, or Chesapeake Bay crab country. So we're going to take a day trip there. Okay, that looks like my car, but that's not the car because there's no stuffed animals. I'm over here, Tata. Come on, you know this car. Okay, so Dear Bud is saying, let's go. Yeah, it's Friday night, man. Nan and I might be at work, but we're ready to eat some barbecue beef and chicken wings. Okay, Monkey B, let's go home and eat. All right, so we're off on our first long day trip on Sunday. And we'll be back live on that day, and we'll also be producing some travel blogging content. So, I mean, we're eating out with our friends, but if we were going overnight, say camping in the cabin out there again, nice cabins out there, by the way, we would probably want to bring some of this. And because even though it says it's expiring tomorrow, you have 2 or 3 days to eat it, but please don't eat anything that's expired, or if you do, I'm not legally responsible, and Mrs. Johnson's not legally responsible. And the Asian Women Old Adventures is not legally responsible. It's your personal choice. All right, dear butt, let's go. All right, thanks for watching, like, and subscribing, everyone. I'm just a short live. I'm glad you all watched this. Love the sunset. Have a great weekend. Yeah, Cameron. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting late here too, but I still got a few hours before midnight. So bye.